happy day, happy night, happy afternoon, whichever day or time it is for you. This lady Love Myself, and I'm coming at you with an informative spiritual video in a sense. Pretty much, I need to know if anybody's experiencing the things that I'm experiencing, and that is dealing with spirits. If you see spirits, if you hear them, smell them. Um, they flash by you. And I'm saying that because I know other people got to be seeing or experiencing things of that nature. I'm going to tell you different types of spirits that I've experienced. I've experienced the clear silhouette type of spirit. I call it the Casper ghost, Casper the friendly ghost spirit, when they're literally clear. That's my mom. I saw her spirit the night she died. And she was clear. She was see-through. But she still had her robe on. She had the robe on, and she walked right past me, and she went into my siblings' room. And I tried not to bug all the way the fuck out. Because I was like, oh my God, I know I just saw my mom. Okay, so that night, my kids were sleeping in my mother's bed. So after I saw her, I got in the bed. I knew my son was gonna be like, "Mom, I'm in the middle, nigga. Get out of here." I was in the middle between the both of them, shitting bricks. Okay, sweating, and someone was literally standing over me, blowing the cool air down on me. And I was grateful because I'm telling you, I was scared to shit. But I knew if I opened my eyes, I was going to see my mother looking down at me. And heck the fuck no, I would have ran straight through the goddamn wall, y'all. I'm dead ass serious. So I was just sitting, I was laying there sweating with my eyes closed, but I was still thanking her. I was like, ooh, thank you, Ma, but I don't want to see you in that version. And then after a while, whenever I would visit my mother's house, I would see the the black shadow spirit. So that's when I was like, okay, she's not here anymore as a silhouette, but there's a black shadow spirit here. Those are the ones that you see through your peripheral. You'll be like, okay, I know somebody just fucking walked past me, or I know I just saw something. Those are the dark black spirits. Okay. Um, Sometimes when spirits are around, I notice I'll smell perfume or a certain type of cologne, but it'll just all of a sudden it just smells so good, and I was just like, oh my God, you could just be sitting anywhere and I smell perfume, and that's when I'm like, okay, somebody wants me to know that they're around, and I'm trying to see if I can remember the fragrance or the perfume if a loved one that has passed on had wore that before. So currently, in the apartment that I'm in now, because each apartment that I've lived in from Georgia, well, I'm not going to say too much Georgia, but definitely New York. Oh my God. It was like I was like Whoopi Goldberg, okay, in the movie Ghost, because the spirits was coming like a motherfucker. And I was seeing all types of spirits, but they were coming to me. They were like, girl, you know the path. I remember I was running. I was running from them. And they were running behind me saying, you know the path. You know the path. And I'm like, no, the fuck no. Get the fuck out of here. But I didn't know any better. You know, that was years ago. I've been dealing with spirits since I was young. Since about 2, 3, 4, 5 years old. And I figured, other people are going through what I'm going through. Okay? Now, back to what I was going to say. This apartment that I'm in right now, I know there's a spirit here. But not all spirits are angry. This spirit here, it's a man. I could tell. I dreamt of him as well. Sometimes you could see them in your dreams. So I kind of know what he looks like, if I happen to see him. But I had to tell him. Plus, I have my dad's ashes here. My dad recently passed. So I have his ashes here with my mom. I don't have her ashes, but I have their picture up and everything. So you kind of invite certain things in. You know what I mean? And I had to speak to them. I was like, listen, I know that y'all are here with me. Okay? But I want you to let me know that you're here, but in a subtle way. I don't want to be in here freaked the fuck out because I live by myself and shit. I said, but just be subtle with letting me know that you're here. So I think it was like maybe a week or so later. I was washing the dishes, and I had on a tank top, right? And I'm washing the dishes, and the next thing you know, I just feel a tap on my shoulder. And I was like, okay, thanks for letting me know you're here. That was subtle, but it still kind of scared me, but it was subtle, but I'm okay with it. You know, um, sometimes with spirits, they don't know that they're dead. Some don't know that they're dead. They hadn't been able to cross over. Their spirits, their soul is still here. So they may reach out or try to come to someone that um is open, and you may not even know that you're open. You know what I'm saying? But they know that you can help them. It's just that you gotta know you can help them. So I get my crystals. This is my rose quartz. Her name is Rosie. Rosie keeps me grounded in love, energy, love, positivity, and all that because I don't want anything negative or any type of shady gray areas with any types of fucking spirits. You know what I'm saying? But if I can help release them, then by all means. And if they can fucking help let me know what's going on around me or, certain things in the spirit world. And I'm going to tell you now, you're not going to be bugging out if you see a spirit. You're just going to be like, oh shit, I'm aware. A lot of people right now are going through an awakening. So certain things that they may share with me, it's like, oh, I already know what that is because I have been experiencing that since I was little. Okay. I never forget, I was living in East Orange, New Jersey. EO. That's in Essex County. And I was living in an apartment, and I remember having to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. Now, next to my bathroom, it was next to my bedroom, there was a bathroom right here to the right. But I always preferred the bathroom down the hall around the corner from the kitchen. I don't know why. So it's about 3:10 in the morning. 3:10. That's what they call the witching hour. And I got up, having to use the bathroom. So I'm like, all right, I'm just going to go down the hall and use the bathroom. So I'm still sleepy, but I'm not really like opening my eyes. I'm kind of walking with them kind of closed. But as soon as I got to the kitchen, I opened my eyes. And whoa. What the fuck did I see? I opened my eyes. This motherfucker was standing right in front of me. It was a young black male. He was a young black boy. He had on a striped derby shirt. I never forget. Because we was rocking the derby shirts. Well, the dudes back then in New York and Jersey, they was rocking the derby shirts. And he smiled at me. I guess he knew I was going to be freaked the fuck out. Because I'm going to the pee. And I opened my eyes and he's like standing there smiling at me. I was like, ah. I just hurried up. I hurried up and went to the bathroom. I peed and did everything with my eyes closed. I was just like, oh my God, I know what the fuck I just saw. I know I just saw a black kid, but you know what? He looked like my mom. He was clear. He was like silhouette clear, like Casper the Friendly Ghost type of spirit. You know, when they're see-through. And freaked me the fuck out. I mean, I was just like, oh shit, this apartment has spirits and I'm seeing them, and who the fuck do I tell what I just saw? I told my kids, because they pretty open too. But it was a seriously bugged out experience at first. So there's so many things that has happened in different apartments, and it doesn't even actually have to be the physical apartment. It could be the building. It could be the land that the building is on. You dig? Whatever could have happened to that land, because you got to remember, things have changed over time. You never know if that could have been, let's say, a hospital or something, or maybe he could have died in that apartment. East Orange was pretty much off the chain. So, yeah, there was a lot of murders. You just don't know the history of the land that we are actually on and what has taken place there. And until you research it, you won't know where them spirits came from. But they there. Okay? I'm going to give you another scenario of a spirit that I saw. I was still living back home in Queens, right? And I lived in an apartment on the first floor in Fresh Meadows. And I had this dream of, she was like a little short old lady, gray hair. Her hair was gray, pulled back in a bun. She was short. I could tell she was Spanish, Puerto Rican or something, Puerto Rican, Dominican or something like that. And in my dream, she was like, I'm going to help you. But in the dream, she was helping me pack. I didn't know what the fuck that meant. But she, in the dream, was the one who told me that I'm the one that's able to help these spirits that's telling me that I know the fucking path. And I was just like, what the fuck? And then, I wake up. So I had to have some work done in the apartment. And my landlord and the maintenance guy came by. So they're fixing it, and both their names was John, okay? And I was like, hey, John, anybody ever died in this apartment? He said no. But the other John, he was like, and other John looked at him. Not that I know of, but I knew he was fucking lying. He was fucking lying. He was about to be like, hell yeah, somebody died up in this motherfucker. So, when the work was done, the landlord left. I was dealing with the maintenance guy, John. So I was like, hey, John, I saw the look on your face, all right? Who lived here before? Did somebody die here? He was like, that lady you described, she used to live in the apartment adjoining, but her friend lived in my apartment, and she always used to visit her friend in my apartment. And he was like, you described her to a T. I was like, John, she comes to me in my dreams. She says she's going to help me pack. Little did I know I was going to be getting evicted out of there, so I guess she was helping me pack ahead of time, like trying to let me know. But it just goes to show that you could be evolving in ways in the spiritual world that is beknownst to you. Like, you don't know what to do. Sometimes you don't even know who the fuck to talk to. So talk to them. Talk to spirits. Find out what the fuck they want, because there's something that they want you to do. If you don't believe me, you could check out this movie. It was my classic spirit movie. It was Stir of Echoes with Kevin Bacon. And how the spirit girl, she just kept coming to him, and they will give you an order of what to do. She kept telling him to dig. Come to find out, somebody killed her and fucking put her ass in a goddamn wall somewhere. I hope I didn't. But check out Stir of Echoes, all right? They will communicate to you when they need to be released. Especially if something was done to them. If it was like a homicide or some shit like that, you can best believe they're going to be coming to you to fucking clear it up. And either you do or you don't. But you're going to pay for it if you don't listen. So with that being said, if anybody is experiencing spirits, sometimes you can hear them. smell them, as I said, drop a comment. Let me know, because we can help each other out. You know what I'm saying? Maybe your experience may be a little different. I'm going to let you guys know exactly what them dark spirits are. But I know the Casper, the friendly ghost type of silhouette clear spirits, those are really good. They're not harmful. They're not going to harm you or anything. I'm not sure about spirits that would harm you because I haven't encountered them. And I don't plan on it. So I'm going to come back. See, hit the comment. I said hit the comment. Hit the like, subscribe, comment below. And let's get some dialect going on what can we do to release some of the spirits that have been stuck here. And it's time to let them move on to the next dimension. Because we would want that for us. Wouldn't you? I know I would. I don't want to be stuck here on the slave planet. No, thank you. No, ma'am. So with that, enjoy your day.